Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing the monthly reading for our Cancers. Happy birthday, Cancer. This is a beautiful month. We are going to be doing something a little bit different this month. I haven't focused on health for quite a while, and so I was getting the guidance to focus on health for this month. And then I'm also going to be using a new deck to get some additional information at the end of the reading. This is the Earth Magic deck. So I've got, I did pull the little book because I'm not super familiar with these cards, and sometimes I feel like, even though I pull them and that's very intuitive doing that, sometimes I think you can get a little bit more information if I share what I feel called to share from there. So I'll be doing that with you guys today. And then of course, you've got your theme for this particular month. And I will also be drawing some additional cards to give you a little bit more guidance for this month. All right, let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling. So we have for your theme for this month, the 13 card. This is the release. Archangel Azrael is coming in with this message that it is time to move on. There's something that's being released in your life, either a situation, it can be the end of anything, right? The end of a phase, the end of a relationship, the end of a job, the end of just troubling situation. Sometimes this release card is brings relief, right? Because we're happy that whatever it is that is being released is going away, right? And so there can be, both ways. But always know that the release is not just an ending, but also a beginning. So there's something new, something fresh that is going to follow this. So it's really, really beautiful. And I think also, when we have full moon energy, we're not so much in it now, but it's as we get into that full moon energy for this month, that's a good time to release, right, and let go of things. So that's your overall theme. It also has to do with spiritual transformation, right? So that, energetically or spiritually, you're changing, right? You're shifting, you're changing. Maybe you're learning some new things. Whatever that might be. So really beautiful energy around that. Let's see what else we've got going for you guys for this month. It's interesting because I attend, there's an IANS group here on the island, which is essentially has to do with people that have had near-death experiences, and I go, there's a group that meets before the actual meeting of people that have had experiences, and I go to that. And it's really fascinating, just the different perspective. Once that has happened to you, it's a whole different perspective on death and even on living, right? And it's really fascinating. And it makes me think of when I see this release card, because sometimes there's, it means a death of something, right? But to me, when someone transitions or when someone dies, I'm super happy for them. Obviously the people that are left behind, I feel, compassion towards them, but I'm really happy for the person that transitioned, right? Because they get to go back to that state of pure love and light. So let's see what else we've got going for you guys this month. Nine of Earth is coming in. So Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be grounded here on Earth. You guys know I love the nines because 9 is about reaching new heights. It is the last number before they repeat again. It's very much about success in terms of Feng Shui. It's a very positive number. And this is about really, being in that space of enjoying life. Being in that space of spending time with yourself, spending time alone, connecting with nature, connecting with yourself. And it's kind of self-energy, this 9 of Earth, because it's also bodes well for self-employment, right? So those things that you do by yourself and that connecting with nature by yourself is going to be helpful for you this month. So do that, right? And then we have Queen of Fire coming in. Fire cards are all about passion and action. And I love this sort of alchemist look on this card. So here's the Queen of Fire. And it is about creation. So fire is typically about creation. It's that active energy. And this is about spreading your wings. It's time, right? Like there's no reason to wait anymore. And part of the thing is with this too is to be in that space of owning your value, of having the knowledge and the wisdom that you've got this, right? You know, there's nothing, honestly, there's nothing that you can't do. So don't underestimate yourself. And it's really about inserting, you know, asserting what it is that you want, asserting your independence, being bold, really. It's this energy of being bold, and that's what I was thinking with this card too, because the colors in the card are just bright and bold and vibrant, right? So that is something for you to embrace this month. And then we have the High Priestess. So this is sort of a change card too. I always think of like the major arcana cards as like change cards. We've got the 13, which is the release, and then we've got the 2, which is the High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. So this is about increased intuition, a deeper connection. So it really goes well with that spiritual transformation energy of the 13 card. And this particular one, you know, I always think of Haniel as our moon lady, right? Our moon angel as well. And so connecting with that moon energy, but also following the flow of things. So when we get this High Priestess, it's like, you know, don't be chomping at the bit too much. Have some patience, right? And allow things to flow as they will. It's really that beautiful flow energy, right? And making sure that you're really, really clear about what you want before you take action, okay? That's something, you know, whether you're looking for a new relationship, you're looking for a new job, you're wanting to attract more abundance, what is it that you really, really want? And letting go of attachment to like how that comes to you. So many people, particularly with abundance, feel like that has to come from their work. It doesn't necessarily. Money can come to you in all sorts of different ways. So just opening up to that. Okay, let's see what we've got for your health this month. So yeah, this is so interesting. They are kind of hammering you guys with this whole intuition thing, because that's coming up in the Haniel card, and then you've got 2 of the cards in the health line about inner authority, listening to your intuition, right? So the inner authority card, these are Archangel Raphael, of course, our healing angel, but the inner authority card is paying attention to what your body and your inner authority is telling you. Our bodies have so many amazing messages for us. Whenever we are feeling something in our physical body, we're experiencing something in our physical body, pay attention to that. Listen to your body. Your body knows what's best, right? So pay attention to that and really open to receiving that guidance, right, that your body has. It's really, really good. And inner authority is also about kind of taking back your power. So if you've given your power away in any way, shape, or form with regard to health, because that's what we're talking about here, if you've given your power, your authority away, it's time to take it back, okay? So even though you might have doctors or whomever involved in your care, you are the one that ultimately knows what is best for you. So when you're tapped into your intuition, to your intuitive guidance, to your angels, your guides, God, source, all of that, then you are able to really know what's best for you. And then call on Archangel Raphael for help. So he wants to be there to help you, but he can't come in and help you unless you ask. So call upon him, ask him for help. There is a little prayer here that I'll read for you guys. That so a lot of people say to me, I don't know what words to use. How do I pray? Like, how do I ask for help from the angels? It's very simple. So this particular prayer is just, Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask for your healing help with, and then you just describe whatever the situation is. Thank you for your divine healing intervention. So you ask for help and then you thank them for help even before you get it, right? Thank you for helping me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, right? That goes a long ways. And then we have listen to your intuitive feelings. So again, we're getting this tap into your intuition really, really strongly coming in here. And connecting with your higher self, your higher wisdom, so that you can get those messages. I think this one actually has a prayer also on it. Let's just see. Yeah. So, dear higher self, thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways. I like that. Peaceful ways. We want them to speak in peaceful ways that I easily understand, right? So that you can get it. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. Ooh, that's beautiful. And be like the unicorn. Be different, right? Follow your path, not somebody else's path. That's really, really, really important. Okay, so your little bonus card from the Earth Magic deck. This is a deck by Stephen Farmer, which I actually really like, but it's a pretty new deck to me. I have not used it that much. So we have the iceberg coming in. Iceberg, you know, I think most people when they think of iceberg think of the Titanic, right? Because icebergs have just this little tip of something that is peeking out of the water, but underneath it's actually like a mountain, right? It's a mountain of ice. And so this is really letting you know that there is, you're getting just a peek at something that needs to be looked at in your life. So oftentimes when someone else is quote-unquote triggering us or acting up in our life, it is a message for us that there's something underlying, something within us that needs to be looked at or loved, right? And I'm going to share a little bit more about this from the guidebook here. So whatever you're suppressing, whatever you deny, whatever you attempt to ignore, it's kind of like sweeping it under the rug. It's going to come out. It's going to come out bigger, right? There's a lot more to it underneath, and you've got to get at that and feel those emotions. That is definitely something I help my clients with. So if you have anything that you're dealing with around that, I can help you with that. That is work that I do. So these are your shadow aspects, right? The things that are, you know, coming up, they're popping up, maybe other people are showing them. So you put them out of your consciousness for a good reason. Probably you were young, a child, and couldn't process them at that time, or you just didn't have the capacity to be able to work with it or deal with it then, so you put it on the side, right? But sometimes these aspects are projected onto others, right? So that they mirror those denied or suppressed parts of you. And then you may be judging them, but yet there's part of you that this is, you know, about or exhibited. So now is the time to allow these elements to come forth. Let them surface, embrace them, love them, feel the emotions. And this again could be it could be a positive thing, like a secret wish, secret dream, something you've always wanted to do, or it could be more of you know, just what we consider more of a negative aspect, which is something that you don't want to accept about yourself. But actually, what you don't want to accept about yourself is also a beautiful gift. Okay, so there's that piece of it too. So whatever you have submerged deep inside of you, this is your opportunity this month in July to pay attention to those things and welcome them, right? And it's really about reconnecting those pieces of you. It's about integrating those aspects of you, and that's what our life is about, is really integrating these aspects. When you can integrate all those aspects, you're going to be more of a whole person. So I love that energy around the iceberg. Really, really beautiful. Much love and aloha. It is going to be the 4th of July soon. Maybe you're watching this after that, but 4th of July in the U.S. is a celebration of our independence. So it's Independence Day is the 4th of July, and as a way to honor the independence of the U.S. and honor this holiday, this U.S. holiday, I am offering something I've never done before, is a coupon code for all of my services. So the same code will work on all of my services, and it is for $22 off. So you can get $22 off throughout the month of July on any of my services, and I'll share a little bit more about that in the next little video. So much love and aloha to you. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji again, and I am excited to share with you a super special that I'm offering for the month of July. July 4th, as many of you know, is the day that we celebrate in the U.S. our independence. It's our Independence Day, and in honor of the 4th of July, I am offering a $22 discount on all of my services. So any service that I offer, that would be angel readings, Feng Shui consultations, space clearing, coaching, private coaching. This would be for single sessions, any of those type of things. I am offering a $22 discount, and this code that you will use for that, the coupon code is USA. So pretty simple. It will run through the end of July. So if you've been aching to work with me or been feeling guided to work with me, now would be a great opportunity to try a service, right? Try it out, check it out. Space clearings, again, are a great thing that I do. The Feng Shui, angel readings, all of that is very, very fun. I'm also offering the same coupon code. It's going to be a different code, but the same discount I am offering for gift certificates for angel readings and space clearings, and I believe I have a couple coaching options there as well. The coupon code that you can use for that is USA1. USA1 for gift certificates, USA for your own personal appointments. And I will put a link to all of those below. Happy 4th of July, happy Independence for those of us in the USA. Much love and aloha. What I would love for you to do right now is head on over to my website, findingyourfiji.com. Fiji is spelled F-I-J-I, and you can grab your free gift over there. That is my 9 fast Feng Shui fixes to attract abundance. These are my 9 best tips related to the wealth area. And this will also allow us to stay in touch. I'd really like to stay in touch with you, get to know you, and that allows me to understand how I may continue to serve you. So we'll see you on the next video. Have an amazing, amazing day. Much love and aloha.